Hi, everybody. Today I am here to answer a question that I've been getting for the past couple of weeks. There's a movie out there on Netflix called I Care a Lot, and it's about guardianship. And I want to talk about the fact that this is a movie and that there is a lot of disinformation in that movie. So what is disinformation? It's misleading content. It's information that's given without enough information or background or context. The better question to ask is, why do people believe this? Well, first of all, I Care a Lot is a movie. Nowhere in there does it say, quote, this depicts a real story or a real situation. And I'll talk about that more in a minute. But disinformation works because people find it easy to believe what they want to believe and what they're told. Additionally, sometimes it's hard to find the facts about information. And in this case, if you have not been a guardian or worked as a guardian or worked in the court system, you watch this movie and you think, wow, all of that can happen. Well, I can tell you that all of that doesn't always happen and probably rarely happens. And how do I know that? Because I was a professional guardian like the actress portrayed in the movie for over 10 years. And I want to take you through some of the disinformation that appears in this movie. First of all, there was an emergency guardianship hearing. Do those happen? Yes. But after an emergency hearing, there is usually something called a permanent hearing, which allows the person for whom the guardian is being appointed, the ward, to have an attorney and to have an evaluation done and to have interested parties be notified. There is so much wrong in this movie that I watched it and it just almost made me laugh. Now, here's the question that many of you are thinking. Well, does this ever happen? Guardianship abuse does happen. Never, in my opinion or my experience, to the degree that it is portrayed in this movie, because they are leaving out a lot of the guardianship process. It's not easy to become a guardian or to be granted guardianship. There are a lot of processes and a lot of procedures. If you're curious about this, information is on my website, PamelaDWilson.com. I even have a course called How to Get Guardianship of a Parent, which takes people through the legal process and the forms that have to be filed and how all of this works. This movie was a perfect setup for people who are easily swayed by inaccurate or scary or negative information. Easy to catch people who live in fear, who think that evil is present in life. As in everything, there are good people and there are bad people. The actress in this movie obviously was a bad guardian and somebody really not interested in the best interests of her client. So many issues. Do these issues ever happen in families? They do. Disagreements over guardianship happen a lot. A lot of the financial abuse that happens with the elderly are perpetrated by family members, by spouses, by adult children. There has always been a lot of news about guardianship in the news. And in many states, there have been cases that were investigated because of guardianship abuse, not only by family members, but also by professionals. So if you're wondering, how do I avoid this ever happening? It's really quite simple. You do an estate plan. You create your medical power of attorney and financial power of attorney. And in those documents, you name under what circumstances you might have a guardian. And you choose who that person might be appointed as your guardian. There are so many stopgaps from all of the disinformation that is provided in this movie. And it was difficult for me to even do this video because I don't want to give credence or give attention to this movie. But because so many people are asking me, Pamela, you were a guardian, can this really happen? I felt like I had to do this video to support all of the people that watch my videos and that visit my website and that follow me on social media. Just remember, I Care a Lot is a movie. It's fiction. It's not real life. There is a lot of disinformation out there. If you want to learn more, go to my website. If you are considering guardianship, you can check out my online course, How to Get Guardianship of a Parent. A lot of facts, a lot of information is out there. There are so many good guardians that exist in society. And there is a purpose for guardianship for people who are truly incapacitated and can't make decisions and need help making medical decisions and many other decisions. And again, a lot of the information presented in the movie, not true, not accurate, disinformation. I'm Pamela D Wilson. My website is PamelaDWilson.com. I invite you to go there for a lot of factual information based on my personal experience of working more than 20 years in the health and aging industry and the caregiving industry, and my work as a professional guardian. Thanks for watching this video. Feel free to share it with others, and I will see you again soon in another video.